Hey guys, want to check out my 8 reals collection? Keep watching. Okay, this one is for the numismatic lovers, and I'll tell you what, 8 reals is one of my favorite coins to collect. They're not cheap. I pick them up when I can, and just the history of them really intrigues me. And by the way, if you like numismatic content, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. That is my little reward for the effort of making this video for you. And also, if you're not currently a subscriber, go down there and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, you might as well hit the bell notification. That way, you get a heads up every time I make a new video. Take a look here, 1783, Mexico's 8 reals. This basically was the world's money. Silver and gold was, real money back then. It's real money today, but back then, people traded in silver and gold. And take a look at this one. There's the Pillars of Hercules there. This one happens to have a couple of chop marks. That's the reason I purchased it. And these were made by Spain. And, if you look at this, 1783, that was before the U.S. even had a mint. So these were legal tender in the United States of America, even though they were minted by Spain in Mexico. They traveled around, and this was money back in the day. And here's another one with a boatload of chop marks. And one of these days, I'll have to get myself a book on chop marks and maybe try to decipher some of these and figure out where this coin has actually been. A chop mark, for those of you who don't know, is a little mark that merchants would put on and commerce houses would put on the money in order to verify, hey, this is real. And if it has their chop mark, they see it, they know it's real. Here's a 2 reals, 1789, and this one is hold. And you might wonder, why in the heck would you buy a ruined coin? Someone drilled a hole in it, but you have to remember, look at the time period, 1789. Someone might have carried this on a ship, and rather than leave it in a hammock somewhere or stow it away, they carry this on their person, and maybe around a necklace around their neck, sewn into their clothing, and that they were the bank. There was no bank to go deposit these in, and you lose your silver, you're just out of luck, right? So, it just fascinates me. I wonder who carried this. Was it someone on a schooner? Was it someone working the fields somewhere? Who knows? This might have been, a big chunk of their wealth back in 1789. Here's another one. And the dos reales are harder to come by than the 8 reals. It's been my experience. They're harder to find. And so, again, when I find them, I pick them up. And here we go. You may have gathered this already. I specifically seek out the ones with chop marks. In the history of numismatics, chop marks were looked down upon, and they were considered ruined coins because somebody had the gall to put a stamp on them. But I think it adds to the intrigue, adds to the story. And so many other people do now too. People actively seek out these chop marks. 18, you're getting really close to the end of Spanish rule in Mexico. And this one is MO, that's Mexico City, 8 reals, look at that. And the Mexico won its independence from Spain in 1821, and it was an 11-year war, so the war was raging while this coin was minted in 1818. Just 3 years later, Mexico would win its independence from Spain, and then here we are. The 8 reals changed from this design with the Spanish seal on it to, let's put this one away, to this one with the cap and ray, Liberty cap, celebrating liberty, sun rays beaming from it, And let's take a look here. There you go. República Mexicana. And you've got the famous eagle and snake. This one is from Hermosillo. And again, it kind of makes me want to look and do a little reading and maybe even buy a book on 8 reals specifically and learn a little bit more about these interesting coins. And then rounding it out, look at this toner. I opened my blind, so maybe, just maybe, the natural tone is coming through. And lo and behold, this one, even, all the way up to 1895, these things were still circulating the globe. A tone on this side, the reverse on Mexican coinage, the side with the eagle and snake is considered the obverse, and the reverse here has this beautiful tone. So I'm happy to show off my little collection to you. Hopefully in the years to come, the collection will grow, and you guys will see an update video somewhere down the road. But for now, we're going to convert over to another type of video. It happens to be a sponsored one. And I want to remind everybody, in my last sponsored video, I offered a giveaway. And for this little gummy bear right here, it's a T-Bear. And it's my own creation. This happens to be number 61. And somebody is going to win this in just a minute. Let me switch over to the old YouTube random comment generator. Here we go. All right, let's give away that little T-Bear. First, I have to put in the link to that video that I mentioned and click a few boxes, do a little bit of math, check and see how many comments we got, and we'll make it a 7-second. And 11. All right, let's go down, and here we go. There were 107 random or unique comments, and here we go. It's spinning. Who's going to win it? And Silver Bean Counter. Hey, congratulations, Bean. You've got 48 hours to email me. Alrighty, hey, thank you to our sponsor, IBER American. They allow me to, make a little cash as I make these videos for you, which and in turn allows me to give stuff away. And so here you go. And this is also a sponsored video. So T, what are you going to give away this time, you ask? Here you go. One of my very own creations. I made it myself, and I had a special mold made. This is what I call a T-bar. So keep watching to learn how to win this T-bar right here. I'll put him up with Silver Bean Counter's little bear right there. You got the T-bar and the T-bear right next to one another. As I mentioned earlier, this video is disseminated on behalf of IBER American, U.S. stock symbol IBRLF. And so we're going to talk a little bit, and thank you, IBER American. IBER American deals with a commodity. What commodity? Tin. Tin? Yeah, tin of all things? Yes, tin is a very important commodity in this world. We're going to get into some details on just how important it is. But first, a quick little video clip, 10 seconds or so, from a guy who happens to be a multi-millionaire, really knows his stuff. His name is Rick Rule. Check out this quick video.
Tin is the forgotten energy transition material. I mean, the tin price has done well in the last 2 years. I think tin continues to do well, to the extent that there's ever any need to solder anything for electricity. Tin will do well. It's the best substance in the world. Tin production is fairly constrained too.
Now, over the years, tin has been going up and up and up in value, but something to be aware of is tin is found on some of the most volatile places on Earth and some of the most unstable countries on Earth. And that's why tin from Spain, yeah, Spain, that's, get it, the Spanish theme here today. Tin from Spain is so desirable. Once again, the company's name is IBER American, stock symbol IBRLF. And by the way, I asked you to keep watching, and I let you know how to win that T-bar. all you have to do is use the word Spain in the comments. Of course, obviously, you have to like this video, be a subscriber, those details, but be sure to put the word Spain, S-P-A-I-N, in the comments. Use it in a sentence in the comments. Now, IBER American is in the process of acquiring Europe's largest tin mine. And, why is tin important? It's more in sardine cans. It's used for EV production. That's a modern use. And semiconductors. You should also know that tin prices are leading all other base metals in their rise in value. And I mentioned Spain. IBER America is buying a mine there called Peñota. And the Peñota mine is at a very, very deep discount. The company has an excellent management team. And as you can see, the stock price is very affordable. You can get in on the cheap on a mine in Spain that is mining a very valuable commodity. A commodity that is rising in value every day, every week, every month. It just keeps going up and up and up. Now, also, that mine that I just mentioned, it happens to be the largest tin mine in all of Europe. And again, it's changing hands. IBER American is going to begin mining there. And one other thing about Spain, and back to tin found in other places, and Asia and Africa, very volatile places. Spain is a world power that is extremely stable. You don't have to worry about a coup or violence or change in regime. It's a capitalist market, and it is stable. As you know, I've mentioned this before, I am not a financial advisor, but I do encourage you to take a look at IBER American. Learn more for yourself, do your own due diligence. And again, the stock symbol IBRLF, check it out. And I want to conclude by thanking IBER American for allowing me to make a video for you to enjoy, give away some silver, and educate the community. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.